everyone talks about. He said, I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion. Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And for Marvin Bagley, and with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Kings, Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Bogdanovich out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Len in at the center, locking down the middle. Fantastic backcourts facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. And so I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Favors. The pass to Ingram. 5 on the clock. 9 feet out, and the jumper is good. Ingram's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pelicans.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Here's Holiday. Pass the ball. Back to Holiday. And Favors kicks to Holiday. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Count it, good.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Outside Holiday. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Has the skill and strength to challenge you inside.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Pass to Williamson. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. And that one's good. Williamson.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
They get it back. That one doesn't go.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Took him no time at all on that one. He has 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Fox trying to get open his Len. They need this. And Fox gets it to go.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
Now here's Ingram. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Fox finds Len. Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Williamson. Pushing it up. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Ball. Fox, the bounce pass. Holiday against Hield. Over Holiday. Hield with the bucket.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And the Pelicans under head coach Alvin Gentry, a team that looks to get out and run.
Reason why, GA, he was an assistant under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix when the pace and space trend was just getting started. Also on the bench for the Warriors, and we know how they like to get up and down. That up-tempo style is what he preaches.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. New Orleans making some changes here. And so here is New Orleans. 6-point game. Hart the pass to Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision, but I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides
Take a break.
to the rim.
Take a break.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare.
2 shots.
You're right. And the first one at the line is good. Hayes hits them both.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league, a decade coaching in college, worked for and with so many legendary coaches, he's seen it all.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Jackson dishes to Reddick. Buried from 15 feet out.
And if you let Reddick set his feet and just catch and shoot, you're in for a long night.
Joseph looking around. There's the pass to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Reddick. Jackson against Joseph. And stolen by Bazemore. And now the Kings fast break. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
You see how dangerous Bazemore is on defense. You can't get caught napping. He'll pick you clean.
Joseph against Jackson. Passes it to Reddick. Here's Hayes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Joseph. Plus shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Joseph down low. Jackson on him. It's deflected. Outside, Reddick. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bazemore. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Athletic move by Bazemore. Has the body control to absorb the foul and follow through.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
The free throw drops for Bazemore.
Kent Bazemore, the former National Defensive Player of the Year in college, has a 7-foot wingspan, which gives him a big advantage.
Redick for three. No good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. New Orleans on top, up 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Okafor, and it's Hayes in at the 4 spot.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Jackson. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Jackson, wide open shot is on the money. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Parker. Oh, that's blocked. Redick inside the line, and it's Sacramento with the rebound.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Kings trail by 7. And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
Just 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Here's Parker. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Brewer is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Buddy Hield comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience,
Take a break.
especially in a
Take a break.
basketball setting.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Barnes is checked in for Bielitsa. He hits the second from the line. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fox kicks to Brewer. On the wing, Hield. Clock at 6, and that one's on target from the wing. Hield's got his second bucket.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
Ball finds Holiday. Fox against Ball. The 10-footer. Okafor trying to get open. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Ball.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Now here's Parker. Here's Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
That's his first personal foul.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Pelicans leading by 6. Holiday, the pass to Ingram, unloads. Again, the Pelicans score.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Hield. A beautiful reverse layup. Hield's got 8 points.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Now here's Williamson. 6 points for him. Poked away to the paint. And no good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Pass to Fox. Here's the teardrop. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. And that one, good. He has 6.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Hield, the pass to Giles. It's good.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Pass the ball. Brewer finds Hield. Back to Brewer. Now the pass to Fox. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Ingram up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. And another name included in that Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Still a lot to like about his game.
Pairs up well with what the Pelicans are trying to do. Perhaps the biggest asset coming over to New Orleans could flourish in this system.
I need this fucking change. You got me stuck in my waist. They want the business to play.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lenz checked in for Barnes, and it's Bogdanovich in for Corey Brewer. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Favors is checked in. Now here's Hield. He's got 8. Outside, Fox. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Kings shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Fox.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Favors. No points in the game yet for him. Over Len. Misses, and he wants that one back.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Lenz got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. Now here is Holiday. He has 7 to the wing on the left. There's the triple. But they get it back. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Kings lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. In the second quarter, they erased what had been a fairly big deficit at one point, and now here they are sitting on a 1-point halftime lead. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 1. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Len in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Holiday. Chalk up 2 there. Holiday's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Hield softly drops in the floater. Hield's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Kings. Ball against Barnes. Ball dishes to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pelicans trailed by 3. Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year 1 and a year 2 player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
Len, good.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Ingram. No good on that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Hield outside. The kick out to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Pelicans trail by 3. Passes to Holiday. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Steve, Kobe Bryant said that growing up in Italy gave him a huge advantage learning the fundamentals and the tactics of the game. Do you think Europe's better at developing players than the United States?
You know, I don't think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game. And I wouldn't just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot of those guys are being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals. And also I think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off of making a layup versus making a 3. So I don't think that Europe is doing it better. I just think a lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players and they're coming over ready to play from day one versus some other players.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Joseph drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Back to Hart. Down low. Here's And the rejection by Hole. And here's Joseph for three. Drops in the tray. Joseph's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Shoots from 14 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Redick is just a thorough scorer. He looks calm and collected, rising up from any place on the court.
Now, here's Bielitsa. He started close. Bazemore gets the bucket. Here's Jackson. Outside, Redick. Pass to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Bielitsa. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from J.J. Redick.
J.J. Redick, one of the premier shooters in this league. Boy, he knocked that one down.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Bazemore on the wing. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Inside. Poke loose. Parker with the steal. Okafor with the steal. Jackson with it. Picked up by Joseph. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Jackson.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento making some changes. Giles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bogdanovich comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Here's Giles. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Fox. Knocked away. Taken away by Holiday. Left side, Redick. Back to Hart. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in. .121 left in the third. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Melly passes to Holiday. No good on the triple. Kings leading now by 4. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Holiday brings the double team. Pass to Giles. But he recovers it. And too long on the shot. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Redick. And 11 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
And there's the pass to Bielitsa. The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for your Kings, Leihimmie Bielitsa. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Bielitsa. New Orleans making some changes here. Favors comes in for Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. Good on both.
because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Favors. Back to Reddick. Outside Favors. Melly passes to Holiday. Reddick for 3. Here's Favors, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Favors has got 4 this quarter.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Sacramento up by 2. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ball with it. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at the 5. Now here's Ingram, and Barnes comes to help. Just 5 on the clock. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Ball against Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday against Barnes. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Double by Bogdanovich to take the lead. The Pelicans get another chance here.
So much of rebound is about positioning, effort, no lack of it right there.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Len finds Heel. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Heel.
Pelicans ball.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Shoots it up. And the Pelicans get it back. Favors. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Alex Len picks one up.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And that one falls for Favors.
The former third overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
Fox, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's a 5-point Pelican lead. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Healed outside. Off the run, and that's good for 2.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
The Kings shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Barnes. One kick kicks to Barnes. From outside the arc, it's good from long range.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
Ball finds Ingram. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Ingram missing. Here's Favors. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's Fox. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Williamson, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Shooting one.
And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making, but what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts, being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Fox, 4 on the shot clock, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. To the inside, here's Holiday. And no good. Good D by Heel. The Kings trail by 6. Len passes to Heel. Back to Len. Over Holiday. Len's shot is off. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Heel. Pass to Barnes. Outside Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Holiday dishes to Favors. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Overhealed. Misses off the left eye. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans leading by 6. Ball with the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now here's Barnes. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Ball against Barnes. Ball, the pass to Williamson. From downtown, and Ball gets it to go on the assist from Williamson. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 9. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Here's Ingram. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Over Bogdanovich. And that one hits back iron. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Count that one. Now just a 5-point Pelican lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining, he's extremely productive.
Now here's Barnes. They get it again. Second chance shot. That one misses. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Overhealed. Again, the Pelicans score.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Len finds Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes could live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
Harrison taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
Barnes hits them both. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now, Williamson. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Giroux, congrats on the win. Everything seemed to start working in the second half. What changed for you?
I think we just picked it up in the fourth quarter. I mean, they were kind of there the whole time, but in the fourth quarter, we really, rev it up.
Great to see you back on the court, Giroux. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.